All right. What is the verse today?
Caitanya Caritamrta.
Yeah.
Is chapter 101.
101. All right. Vande Shri Guru Shri Uttapada Kamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavansha Shri Rupam Sarvadatam Sarvana Raghunatham Vitantam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parjanasaitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Vadan Sarvanadita Shri Vishakhan Vitamsha Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana-shalakaya Chakshurmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Namasreshtham Manamukashijiputram Atraswarupam Tasyagrinam Murugurim Matrim Goshtavatim Radha Gundam Girivaramo Radhika Madhavasha Prapto Yasya Pradita Krupaya Shri Gurum Tam Natosmi Namaste Gurudevaya Sarvasiddhi Pradayane Sarvamangala Sarvananda Vidayane Yamsarvadam Tamanupedam Apedakrutyam Daishayam Vidhata Tarajuhava Krishna Kiranmayataya Taravo Vinedustam Sarvadurayam Mahadusmi Hey Shri Guru Jnana Dinabandhu Swanandata Karunaika Sindhu Vrindavana Sinhita Avatara Prasida Radha Pranaya Prachara Trayaso Jagannatha Guru Samsara Varnina Sharanam Radha Sanvasam Shakti Sakhi Sanvasan Tamam Sadram Param Sakim Vairagyo Bhakta Sampretne Payan Mamana Vipsumandam Krupam Buddhya Pardukha Dukhi Sanatanam Prabhuma Shrayami. First of all, offer my millions of obeisances to lotus feet of Asmade Guru Pad Padma, Nitila Purishta Jat Guru Shri Srimad Bhakti-Vidanta Narayana Goswami Maharaj. Then I also offer obeisances to lotus feet of Trindi Sannyasi Shri Srimad Bhakti-Vidanta Dandi Maharaj, Nam Nishta Santa Shri Anirudh Das Prabhuji. All Vaishnavas and Vaishnavis who are gathered here, please accept my humble obeisances. Shuddha Bhave Kariva Krishnera Radhana Nivantara Sadaima Kariva Nivedana. I shall worship Krishna in a purified state of mind. I shall constantly petition him in humbleness. So here, Shuddha Bhave. Shuddha Bhave Karive Krishna Aradhana Nirantara Sadaima Kariva Nivedana. Verse number 102. Aniya Krishna Karuna Kirtana Sanchar Tabese Advaita Nama Safalamar. Now this is the vow of Advaita Acharya. The world was very corrupt, and as a result of that corruption, Advaita Acharya was very disturbed because it is certainly intolerable for pure devotees to see the condition of conditioned souls. And pure devotees are paradukha dukhi. They have no distress of their own, but they are seeing the distress of others, they're lamenting. Like Srila Gurudev used to say one thing, that he said, I am giving these classes. And also Sripad Dandi Maharaj also is giving classes to us. And these classes actually is their compassion on us, because they're taking time out of their bhajan, and they are giving classes to us. So how much time they are spending on us. And if you don't take these classes seriously, then you are wasting their time. Suppose I don't listen my Gurudev's classes regularly, Sripad Dandi Maharaj classes, and I don't pay attention when they're speaking, then actually what is happening? I am wasting their time. So it is very, very important that I pay proper attention to the classes of Gurudev, Shiksha Guru, Diksha Guru, Bhartan Prashak Guru. We should always be very careful not to waste their time. Ask the pertinent questions, and they are actually helping us in advancing in spiritual life. And they have compassion for the living entities. They are seeing how much suffering that is coming. And nothing can be taken with us, not for sure. How much wealth we have gathered here, how much relatives we have, beautiful boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever we have, nothing will come with us. No, for sure. So we should try to be like Raghunath Das Goswami, but we cannot be like him. He had a very beautiful wife. She was like Miss Universe, but she could not bind him to the family life. Nor could the wealth like a Kubera could bind him to um, family life. He broke all the ties. And he came to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And our Gurudev also. When Gurudev came to Param Gurudev, he told him that I am offering all my affection, everything that I have at your lotus feet. The affection that I had for my children, for my wife, for my mother, for my father, I am taking them away from them and offering it at your lotus feet. And you can do what you like with me. Hearing that, Param Gurudev was very much captivated. He began to shed tears. And then it so happened that Param Gurudev, everyone left him. All his godbrothers left him. Slowly. They were assisting him in the beginning, but slowly they all left him. And he was left with none, but only 3 pillars, but very strong pillars. Srila Bhakti-Vidanta Vishnu Goswami Maharaj, Srila Bhakti-Vidanta Trivikram Goswami Maharaj, and Srila Gurudev. And they took all the responsibility on their shoulder. Srila Gurudev was sent to Mathura and he took over the entire Mathura Math, all the litigation, the law affair, and everything. So he was a very reliable assistant of Srila Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Goswami, reliable representative. And he didn't let Srila Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Goswami Maharaj worry about Mathura Math at all. And he managed it diligently for 60 years. Understand? So we should be not attached to money. If you are attached to money, Srila Gurudev is telling that where is love for Gurudev? If you are not even given attachment to money, then how can we be attached to Gurudev, Param Gurudev or Guru Parampara, Radha Krishna? Not possible. Brahmachari sannyasis should not be attached to money. Live very simply. Why wearing trousers? The trousers are very tight. You cannot even sit properly on the ground if you are wearing trousers. Why not wear simple dhoti? Understand? And not very, if your mind is always whether my shirt is ironed, my dhoti is ironed, and is it properly bleached, then how can you do bhajan? If you're always worried about your bank balance, then how can you do bhajan? Not possible. So some renunciation should be developed. Like Advaita Acharya is telling that Aniya Krishnera Karo Kirtana Sanchar Tabe se Advaita Nama Safala Amar. Aniya means bringing. Aniya. This is actually Bengali word, Aniya. In Hindi you will say lekar. Actually Bengali and Marathi very similar because in Marathi also they say Anun. If you say Anun and here in Bengali say Aniya. It's very surprising the similarity between Bengali and Marathi. Aniya bringing Krishnere, Lord Krishna. I am bringing Lord Krishna. Karo, I make Kirtana, chanting of the holy name, Sanchar, Advent. So now Advaita Acharya wants to propagate Kirtan. Kutaya Dhyayato Vishnu Tretaya Mijato Makhai Dvapare Paricharyayam Kalautad Hari Kirtana. Other ages, deity worship, meditation, other processes are strong. But in Kali Yuga, they are quite feeble, very weak. Meditation. Meditation is actually a lot of highly recommended these days. There is one Delhi chief minister, his name is Mr. Arvind Kejriwal. He joined Vipassana course. 7 days he will be in Vipassana. Vipassana is actually one Buddhist meditation. And there you have to simply sit, not talk with anyone. You are doing meditation for 7 entire days, you have to do not talk with your fellow colleagues, anything. That's what I heard. I would go totally mad, cuckoo, if I had to not talk 7 days to anyone. Understand? While as opposed to what our in the Vedic culture is there, just now I attended the marriage between Lakshmi Narayan, Padmavati and Venkateshwara Swami. And there was dancing, singing, offering golden garland to, golden necklace to Lord Narayan, offering golden necklace to Lakshmi. They were offering this turmeric garlands, singing, waving the garlands at them, and celebrating music. So, what is better actually? A Vipassana course where 7 days you cannot talk to each other is better, or the singing and dancing, feasting. And then after the marriage of Lakshmi Venkateshwara Swami, we offer a feast of no less than 5 different types of rices. 5 different rice. There's curd rice, there's fried rice, there's jeera rice, there's tomato rice, there's pongal and whatnot, And then pakodas, then there is sweet rice. Wow. So many varieties of rice, so much prashadam. Because it was night, I just had to control myself because I cannot digest anything after the sunset. But it was prashadam. So I only a little bit. So amazing. So our religion is basically feasting. Our religion is feasting. Fasting on Ekadashi, but rest of the time is feasting and dancing, singing. So this religion, I liked it. I liked it 25 years ago and I am still in love with this religion. Because this religion is easy to practice, easy on your system. You eat prasadam and you dance and sing. Simple. It's not that difficult. You are not starved. You are not really starved. Only on Ekadashi day you have to give some rest to your digestive system, otherwise it will go completely. That's it. So here the sanchar means advent, sanchar. Like sanchar is actually the word used for communication. This Sanchar Nigam Limited, Bharat Sanchar Nigam Limited. Sanchar means communication. Because the waves are all pervading, like the 4G waves or 5G waves. So these waves are everywhere. So that is called sanchar. So the kirtan also emits some waves. And Srila Gurudev told that wherever kirtan is going on, the waves that are coming from the kirtan, they will reach. I cannot go to China. I don't have visa for China. And I cannot go to Pakistan. But it is quite unlikely that most of the governments, not say China, but even Ukraine or say Uzbekistan, or you can say Armenia or Azerbaijan or Australia, many of the governments would not be that cooperative if you want to do kirtan like India. In India, you can do kirtan anytime, no problem. But some governments will take objection. But I cannot help my other god brothers or god sisters who are located in China or in, say, Uzbekistan or Saudi Arabia. How can I help them? I can do kirtan right at my home. And when I do kirtan right at my home, the waves that of my kirtan will reach them and they will soothe them and heal them. They heal the whole world actually. Because example is given, it may be Srila Gurudev actually gave this example. And after hearing this example, what Srila Gurudev gave, actually, the person, he said actually, that are you a scientist? What Srila Gurudev gave, actually, he told that ripples. He told about if you throw water in a stone, then it will cause ripples. And those ripples will actually reach the shore. So Srila Guru said that wherever you throw stone, the ripples will begin from there. Exactly, a picture might illustrate this point better. The ripple stones at the middle, and the ripples will form in the water, and they will reach up to the shore. That's the ripple effect. So if you are, say, doing kirtan, then the kirtan ripples will reach all the periphery of the world. Understand? Kirtan is done in, say, Moscow. Then other regions will also. So now everywhere actually Kirtan is being done. There is no part in the world where the Kirtan is not being done. Although not so much, sometimes it is prohibited also, but you see that Kirtan is going on. So here, it's very, very clear that Advaita Acharya wants to spread the waves of Kirtan. Tabe say this Advaita, non-dual, Nama, name, Safala, fulfilled, Amar. My name Advaita will be fitting if I am able to induce Krishna to inaugurate the moment of the chanting of the holy name. Now you see that Advaita Acharya can please the holy name, but he cannot give Unnat Ujjvala Rasa. He cannot give the mood of Radharani or Manjari Bhav. Like Srila Gurudev was today's lecture, I was listening, he was telling a very clear thing, that suppose Radharani is a very wonderful creeper, but any creeper, Krishna is like a tamal tree. So now you must have seen tamal tree, those who have visited Vrindavan. Tamal is a black tree. Tamal is a black tree. So that tamal tree has a stem which is black in color. And the leaves, these are the especially tamal leaves. And these are sacred trees actually. Tamal trees, their leaves are very smooth. But you see that the trunk of the tree is black in color. So tamal tree represents Krishna. And then there is also the creeper with flowers. If you see the creeper, if it has flowers and leaves. But if the creeper doesn't have flowers and doesn't have leaves, then it doesn't look very attractive. So the leaves of this particular creeper are the flowers of this creeper of Radharani is the Guru, the Manjaris and the Gopis. So without Gopis and Manjaris, Radharani will not look as attractive. She will not look attractive at all. So Mahaprabhu, he could give that mood of Manjari Bhav. So Advaita Acharya wanted to bring him. To Kirtan, he wanted to give the whole world the highest gift of conjugal love. So my name Advaita will be fitting if I am able to induce Krishna to inaugurate the moment of the chanting of the holy name. Now who is thinking like this? Mahavishnu. The non-dualistic Mayavadi philosopher who falsely believes that he is non-dependent on the Lord is unable to call him like Advaita Prabhu. Now Srila Gurudev was telling today that these Mayavadis, I was listening carefully what Gurudev was telling on his lecture about his Vyasa Puja. Then Srila Gurudev said that who can perform Vyasa Puja? Then he asked a question that Adi Shankaracharya, can he perform Vyasa Puja? Adi Shankaracharya, he wrote commentary on Brahma Sutra or Vedanta Sutra. And then he come across one sutra called Anandamaya Abhyasa. And when he came to this sutra, Anandamaya Abhyasa, then he could not explain it properly. And then he said that Vyasadeva is now that he has committed a mistake in writing this sutra. And he tried to correct his own spiritual master, Vyasadeva. So Vyasadeva's Brahma Sutra or Vedanta Sutra is commenting on, and then he's telling that, Shankaracharya is telling that Vyasadeva himself has become different. Imagine what's going on here. Understand? So, what is going on? Understand? It is not correct to say that my Gurudev doesn't know what is going on. Suppose I think that my Gurudev doesn't know, then, or I know better than my Gurudev, then you have no bhakti. So here, Adi Shankaracharya is writing commentary on the Vedanta Sutra written by Vyasadeva, and he is telling that Vyasadeva is Bhranta. That's why the people who try to find faults in their own spiritual masters, we should avoid their company. Those who cannot respect their own spiritual master and have no faith in their spiritual master, if you associate with such persons, then Gurudev said that our bhakti will go away down the drain very soon. We'll lose all our bhakti. Understand? Otherwise, this process is very, very powerful. This bhakti process is very powerful. But only problem is disobedience to a spiritual master and committing Vaishnava aparadh. If you commit Vaishnava aparadh or disobey your spiritual master, then you cannot have bhakti. So Advaita Prabhu is not different from the Lord. Yet in his relationship with the Lord, it does not merge in him, but eternally renders service unto him as a plenary Purush. There is no point in merging with the Lord, Abhedavad, because you cannot render service to Bhagavan. For example, I have seen today marriage between Lakshmi Narayan or Padmavati Venkateshwara Swami. Padmavati Devi will not become one with Venkateshwara. She says that I have to massage the feet of Lord Venkateshwara, I have to cook for him, I have to feed him, I have to dress him, I have to put ornaments on him, and I have to adorn, his body. So how can I do that if I become myself Venkateshwara Swami? Understand? So Lakshmi Lingita Mahamangam. Lakshmi will always embrace the left side of Narayan, but she will not become one with Narayan. And Advaita Acharya also doesn't want to become one with Lord Krishna. So this is inconceivable for Mayavadis because they think in terms of mundane sense perception and therefore think that non-dualism necessitates losing one's separate identity. Actually, our separate identity is very, very important. We always want to remain separate from Bhagavan because there is no question of serving Bhagavan if we ourselves become Bhagavan or become one with Bhagavan. So the object of service and the servitor should always remain different. It is clear from this verse, however, that Advaita Prabhu, although retaining his separate entity, is non-different from the Lord. Now, Advaita Acharya is a plenary portion of Sri Krishna. Who is Advaita Acharya? Advaita Acharya is actually, you can say, he is unary portion of the plenary portion of Krishna. So, it will be, for example, the first personality to manifest in this world is Lord Krishna. From Krishna manifest Sri Balaram. Then from Balaram manifest first quadruple manifestation, Mula Sankarshan. This is always doing spell check. So Mula Sankarshan and the second is actually Pradyumna. Then Anuruddha and Vasudeva. Like this. So this is the quadruple manifestation that is coming from Balram. Understand? Then from this Mula Sankarshan comes Narayan. And from this Narayan comes then second quadruple manifestation. All these things are the same, except for this is not Mula Sankarshan, but actually is Mahasankarshan. So from this Mahasankarshan comes Mahavishnu. And that is what is Advaita Acharya. Understand? So you can see that Advaita Acharya is coming from Krishna comes Balaram, from Balaram comes first quadruple manifestation, Mula Sankarshan, Pradyumna, Aniruddha, Vasudeva, and from Mula Sankarshan comes Narayan, from Narayan comes Mahasankarshan, Pradyumna, Aniruddha, Vasudeva. Understand? And then from Mahavishnu, from Mahasankarshan comes Mahavishnu, and then Garbhodaksha Vishnu, Kshirodaksha Vishnu. So Advaita Acharya is the plenary portion of the plenary portion of Krishna. So Eti Cham Shakala Pumsam Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. Krishna is the source of even Advaita Acharya, no doubt about it. So that was Advaita Acharya is calling on Krishna to come. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu preached the philosophy of inconceivable simultaneous oneness with the Lord and difference from Him. Conceivable dualism and monism are conceptions of the imperfect senses, which are unable to reach the transcendence because the transcendence is beyond the conception of limited progeny. The actions of Sri Advaita Prabhu, however, give tangible proof of inconceivable non-dualism. One who therefore surrenders into Sri Advaita Prabhu can easily follow the philosophy of inconceivable simultaneous dualism and monism. So, what is the difference between all the sampradayas and our sampradaya? Most of the sampradayas, the 4 sampradayas, they are actually talking about Brahma, Parinambad. Means everything is transformation of Brahma. Understand? But we know that Brahma is actually immutable. So Brahma is not undergoing any change. So instead of Brahma Parinambad, Mahaprabhu gave us that Shakti Parinambad. Mahaprabhu told us that everything is Shakti Parinambad. Everything is a transformation of Shakti. Then he told us that Chit Shakti or spiritual potency of the Lord manifests the spiritual sky, spiritual world, like Vaikuntha planets. Understand? This is Chit Shakti manifesting. Then there is also marginal potency. This marginal potency is called Tatastha Shakti. Understand? From this Shakti comes the living entities, Jivas. Understand? And there is also Jada Shakti, dull potency, and that manifests this material world. So everything is coming from this Shakti. Everything is transformation of Shakti. So Mahaprabhu, his philosophy is Shakti Parinambad or Achintya Vedabhet Tattva. Why Achintya Vedabhet Tattva? Because in Vedanta Sutra it is told Shakti, Shakti Mator, Aveda. There is no difference between Shakti and Shaktiman. Understand? So Krishna is Shakti. Krishna is Shaktiman. Radha is Shakti. Or if you go see today's marriage, then you see that Lord Narayan is Shaktiman Tattva. And Lakshmi is Shakti. So like this. The Shakti and Shaktiman are always together. And that's why their marriage is performed. But as far as Radha and Krishna are concerned, no marriage is generally performed because she is the eternal potency of Lord Krishna, no need of marriage. So here, Krishna Vasha Karibena Kona Radhane Vicharite Kashlok Aila Tandramone. Krishna is Lord Krishna. Vasha Karibena will propitiate. Kona Aradhane. By what worship? Now this Gurudev was telling today that you suppose that is actually a criminal. A person is criminal, is a murderer. And that criminal and murderer goes to judge and goes in front of judge, cries and he says, please forgive me. How much he will plead to judge with tearful eyes, judge will not pardon him. So you can cry as much as you like before Krishna, but he will not listen to your prayer. As much as the judge will not listen to the prayer of a murderer or criminal. Murderer may say, please forgive me, please release me, please pardon me, but he will not. So Krishna will also not listen to your prayers if you are not having mood of surrender. And that surrender is 6 limbs. Anukulyasya sankalpa pratikulyasya vivarjanam raksheshiti vishwasa bhoktritya varanam tata. Atma nikshepa tarpanye shraddha sharanagati. If you don't have this mood of surrender, understand? So unless we have this mood of surrender, Krishna will not accept our prayer. As long as the judge will not listen to our prayers. You have to control Krishna. If you want to propitiate Krishna, then you have to be surrendered. While he was thinking about how to propitiate Krishna by worship, the following verse came to his mind. You see, Advaita also referring to the verse from Shastra. Tulasi dalamatra jalastu chuluke nava vikrite samatmanam bhaktebhyo bhaktavatsala tulasi. Of tulasi, dala, a leaf, matrena, by only, jalasya of water, chuluke, by a powerful, va, and vikrinite cells, swam, his own, atma, himself, bhaktebhya, and devotees. Bhaktavatsalaha, Lord Krishna, who is affectionate to his devotees. Shri Krishna was very affectionate towards his devotees, sells himself to devotee who offers him merely a tulsi leaf and a palm full of water. This is a verse from the Gautamiya Tulsi. So Bhagavan is satisfied only if someone offers him a leaf, tulsi leaf and a palm full of water. See how tulsi is very dear to Krishna. Tulsi is very, very dear to Krishna. So Bhagavan's worship is not very difficult. If you have no paraphernalia, you are from poor family, certainly you can gather some water and some tulsi. If you simply worship Krishna with water and tulsi leaves, still Krishna will be satisfied with you. And the reference is from Gautamiya Tulsi. श्लोकार्थ आचार्य करेन विचारणा कृष्ण के तुलसी दल दे जय जन तारुण शोधिते कृष्ण करिन चिंतने जल तुलसी रसम किछु घरे नहीं धन. This shloka of the verse, artha, the meaning, acharya, Advaita Acharya, karena, does, vicharana, considering. Krishna ke Lord Krishna, tulsi dal, tulsi and water, they gives, they jana, that person, him, Runa, the debt, Shodhite, to pay, Krishna, Lord Krishna, karena, does, chintana, thinking, jala tulsi rasama, equal to water and tulsi, kichu, any, gare, in the house, nahi, there is not dhana wealth. Advaita considered the meaning of the verse in this way: not finding any way to repay the debt, goes to one who offers him a tulsi leaf and water. Lord Krishna thinks there is no wealth in my possession that is equal, a tulsi leaf and water. So basically, Krishna cannot repay a person who offers him tulsi leaf. So tulsi leaf is very dear to Krishna because tulsi leaf performs great austerities. And water. So Krishna becomes indicate to a person who worships him with tulsi leaf and Ganges water. Srila Gurudev was quoting today Sanatana Shiksha, and he was telling that once one astrologer who came to one householder's house, and the householder wanted to ask the astrologer that there is some hidden wealth in my house. my forefathers have hidden the wealth somewhere. How will I be able to get that wealth? Then that astrologer told him that you don't approach from the western direction because there are many snakes there. Then he said that you don't approach from the northern direction also. You don't approach from the northern direction also. Because there are some insects that may bite you. Or Bhim Ruby. He said, don't approach even from the southern side. Get the wealth of your house. Because ghosts are living there. And they will devour you in lifetime. So approach from the eastern direction, you will find the wealth. And he opened from the eastern direction, he found tremendous wealth. Understand? So, Srila Gurudev is telling that the western, northern, southern sides represents karma, yoga, dhyan, tapasya. But eastern direction represents bhakti. So, this astrologer is nothing but Gurudev. And he is telling Gurudev will come to your house and tell you that if you open the gate of bhakti, then only you will be successful. If you try to practice karma, yoga, jnana, that will not be successful. So very important to approach Bhagavan by the path of bhakti. Bhakti and bhakti alone is very, very satisfying for Bhagavan. We should try to understand this point very carefully. So Advaita considered the meaning of the verse in this way. Not finding any way to repay the debt he owes to one who offers him a tulsi leaf and water, Sri Krishna thinks, there is no wealth in my possession that is equal to a tulsi leaf and water. So you can completely satisfy Lord Krishna without much mantras and puja if you simply offer him water and tulsi leaf. This is the potency. You chant Hare Krishna. So this is not a very difficult process. So we'll stop here today because it's late. I'm also a little tired from this marriage of Lakshmi Narayan. So thank you so much, and we'll carry on day after tomorrow for Sunday class. And Vishaka will give you the information when is the next class. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Dandavat. Hare Krishna. Hare
Hare Krishna Ma.
Hare Krishna. I have done it. All right. So today is, after a long time, I am seeing Nicole Didi and Ekadashi Didi and others.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you, all of you. Happy New Year. Actually, our Happy New Year is, I'm seeing that Shipa Dandi Maharaj, once I spoke to him. And amazing. Actually, Dandi Maharaj was always full of some new things. And I was talking to him and he was telling me, you know what? In Sanskrit, he was telling me Ashta. Ashta means, he said, 8. Then he said Ashta is sounding like August. Then he said Navam. First he said Sapta. He started from Sapta. Sapta actually is a word in Sanskrit, means 7. The 7th month is, you know what, it is actually August. The September. He said Sapta means September, he told me. This is Ashta. Now this is Ashta means 8. That is October. Then he said Navam. Then he said Navam means is 9. In Sanskrit, Navam means 9. And that is like November. Alright. Then he said Dasham. Then he said Dasham means actually 10. The name of the month is December. I said, wow, that sounds good. Sapta means September, Ashta means October, Navam means November, Dasha means December. Then he says January, then 11th month is January. That is correct. Then he said 12th month is February. Then he says the first month again is March. And you know what? 7th March is the Gaur Purnima. Our New Year begins there. He said that is our New Year. He said this is not the 1st January, but rather the March, which is technically all over India. In March, the New Year begins. So Mahaprabhu's birthday is actually our New Year. But it's a precedent. So anyway, Happy New Year to you. This is the Western New Year. But in Vedic culture, the New Year is actually March. So March actually. So anyways, there should be resolutions. There should be some resolutions. We should try to do some resolutions, New Year resolutions. And obviously, I'll chant more rounds, not criticize others. Like this, these are good resolutions. Srila Gurudev said that if someone has committed any sinful activity or even any offense, especially someone has accidentally, someone has committed a sinful activity, there is no other atonement is required. In Bhakti line, no any atonement is required. Only chanting and hearing is the atonement. Not that he has to be punished or anything. Bhakti is very, very powerful. Then they asked a question to Gurudev that why devotee falls down? What is the reason for fall down? This is the offense. Vishnu Gurudev said, not offense, the weak heart. Because we have been many, many lifetimes, we are engaging in sense gratification. So the impressions of the past sense gratification, that is actually on our heart. And that is the cause of our fall down. But we should not sit there and just say, oh, now I have fallen down and now I have done something which is very sinful. No. You simply get up. You simply get up and you start again walking. Understand? There is no need to sit down that I am now gone, I have done some mistake, this, that. No, never and never. Try again. Try again and start chanting, hearing, and stay in good association. That is very, very important. We should always be in good association. And especially there should be love and affection among the God brothers. The God brothers should not be envious of each other. That love and affection was displayed by especially Srila Vaman Goswami Maharaj, Trivikram Goswami Maharaj, and Srila Gurudev. And Srila Gurudev. So Srila Gurudev and this Vaman Goswami Maharaj and Trivikram Goswami Maharaj, they always had so much love and affection. Srila Gurudev said that Trivikram Maharaj was senior to me. And Vaman Goswami Maharaj also was senior to me in Matha. But he used to always tell Srila Gurudev, Trivikram Goswami Maharaj, that we wanted to preach all over the world. Param Gurudev wanted, Bhakti-Vidanta Saraswati wanted to preach all over the world. And we could not expand that preaching, but you did it. So we very much have love and affection for you because you have done what we could not do. But they were not envious. And sometimes he would take the foot sandals of Gurudev and, and he would touch them. Offer obeisances to the foot sandals of Srila Gurudev. Now we cannot do that. Can we take our junior God brothers' foot sandals and put them on our head? We cannot do that. But Trivikram Goswami was such magnanimous soul that even his Gurudev was his junior, still he used to offer him full Dandavat Pranam. And he used to offer obeisances to even his foot sandals. And Srila Gurudev also used to do Dandavat Pranam to Vaman Goswami Maharaj and Trivikram Goswami Maharaj. So Trivikram Goswami Maharaj was very, very affectionate to Gurudev. Very, very, they had so much love and affection for each other. So Srila Gurudev told that once They had a projector. This projector is called slide projector. Now those I'm talking about way back in 60 years ago. There's a black and white slide projectors, and they'll be projected on the screen. So it had a fan also. I remember this machine. It had a fan also, maybe to cool it down. And the Gurudev was to carrying the slide projector for programs of Srila Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Goswami Maharaj. At work, Srila Gurudev forgot this slide projector. So Gurudev expected some severe chastisement from Gurudev. But he told this to Trivikram Goswami Maharaj. Very confided that I have forgotten slide projector, and Srila Gurudev will ask after the program, where is the slide projector? How am I going to answer him? Then Srila Trivikram Goswami Maharaj said, don't worry, I'll manage everything. And then when Param Gurudev asked for slide projector, then Trivikram Goswami Maharaj said that the sky is overcast with clouds, and there may be rain. The projector will become wet and it's an electric machine, it may be spoiled. So I think we should not show any slides. And in this way, he protected his younger brother from getting punished. Understand? So Srila Gurudev, one thing he told that don't hide anything from Gurudev. Don't hide. You have any weakness, you open them before your Gurudev. And if you don't open your weaknesses, then it will become a big tumor of cancer. Understand? So like you don't hide a tumor of cancer, we should not hide our defects also. We should reveal everything to Gurudev. Then Srila Gurudev will pray to Radha Krishna and previous acharyas, and he will try to eradicate that defect. But we should be completely surrendered to Gurudev. The Gurudev was telling that everything should be surrendered to Krishna. Like gopis. The Gurudev said that when gopis were bathing in the water of Yamuna, Krishna told them to come out naked, complete naked. That is what Krishna wants. Complete surrender. Complete surrender to Krishna. So like that. So Srila Gurudev, very, very merciful. He has given us these wonderful books, Caitanya Caritamrta, Srimad Bhagavatam, their commentaries, Srila Bhakti-Vidanta Vishnu Daivata also. They have given us so many nice books. So we should study them carefully. And chant Hare Krishna mantram, not criticize others. And that will make sure that we will get ultimate success very soon. Nothing to lament. We should not think that, oh, why I don't die. A lot of people, they think like this. I should die. I should die. They should think like that. They think like this, that I will let death come to me, I am suffering so much. No. Actually, we should not commit suicide. Like one time, Raghunath Das Goswami wanted to commit suicide by jumping from the cliff of Govardhan or drowning himself in Ganga or Jamuna. Understand? And Sanatana Goswami also wanted to commit suicide by jumping in front of Jagannath. They were told, Sanatana Goswami was told by Mahaprabhu that if you think that by jumping in front of the cart of Jagannath you'll get Krishna, then if I could get Krishna and Krishna Prem by committing suicide, then daily I would have committed suicide 10 times a day. I would have committed suicide. But it's not possible to get Krishna by suicide. We can get Krishna only if you serve him loving. So we should not aspire to die. Rather, we should aspire to live 100 years. We should try to serve Radha Krishna. Today, actually, what happened? Today, Hirabel, she actually was the mother of Narendra Modi. And she was Narendra Modi's mother, the Prime Minister of India. Narendra Modi literally broke down by talking about her. because he said that mother was very poor, and to raise us, she used to wash utensils, others' houses, and fill water, draw water from well and fill the water. And she used to do these chores, which are like uh, very hard work she did to raise her children. Uh, So now her son has become prime minister. She is actually the son is remembering the mother, and he cannot repay the mother. Can we repay our mother? No one can repay the mother. So that's why even Krishna, when he went to Mathura, he was crying for his mother. He was telling that, where will I find mother like Yashoda? You can purchase anything in the market, but you cannot purchase a mother. And so Krishna also was telling that, that Tambulam so mukharda chavitamita kome mukhe nikshipe. Unmargam prasutam ke chatu vachane komam vashisthape. Ehete vidura sarit bhuja swanke nidhaya duna. Kelistrasta shikhandakam mama punar vyadhuya badnatuka. Who will chastise me? Who will dress me again? If I become dirty, who will give me bath again? Who will put peacock feather on my head again? Who will make me up to date and dress me nicely, other than Mother Yashoda? With such intimacy, mother is serving the son. Mother's love for the son is more than the love of the father. So Yashoda's love for Krishna is so much more. So you'll see that this book, Caitanya Caritamrta, is talking the glories of Tulsi. Krishna ke Tulsi tala dekhi jana tara runa shurite Krishna kare na chinta. Jana Tulsi sama kichu ghare nahi bana. Understand? What we are offering to Krishna? We are offering to Tulsi some water. The water is available from well, from tap, from lake, from river. Where the water is not available, even from the rain, all you have to do is take one glass of water and offer to Tulsi, at the root of Tulsi. What will happen? Krishna will be controlled. How powerful is Tulsi? Jagatera jata fulla kabuna hai samatula sarvatyaji Krishna tava patra manjari vilas. All the flowers in this world, all the flowers like gardenia, jasmine, lotuses, roses, all these fragrant flowers, they are not equal to Tulsi. Tulsi is still superior. So you see that Tulsi is so great. So Tulsi Krishna prayasi namo namo. Radha Krishna nitya seva ei abhilash. If you want eternal service to Radha Krishna, then you must try to serve Tulsi. You must have Tulsi plant at your home. Once I remember that, I went to Shripa Dandi Maharaj temple in New York, and some place, I remember that they were circumambulating photo of Tulsi, because Tulsi could not grow in the cold weather of New York sometimes. Very difficult to survive Tulsi in cold weather of New York or in Gitanagiri, Pennsylvania. Cold weather is not suitable for Tulsi. The Tulsi needs greenhouse. Understand? So anyway, Tulsi's picture is also not different from Tulsi. I have seen many times devotees, if Tulsi plant is not available, they put their Japamala and circumambulate the Japamala 4 times. So you see that is also Tulsi, no doubt. I have seen in Gurudev Sangha, they'll put Japamala, someone Japamala they'll put on a chair and then they'll circumambulate. If Tulsi plant is not available, but best to have a plant. So we Vaishnavas put on a tilak. Without tilak, we don't chant Annik. The first type of tilak, some people put Radha Kunda clay or Vrindavan clay, Vrindavan dust. These are the popular choices. But this is very elevated and you have to have great purity. So then there is another option is Gopi Chandan. So with Gopi Chandan tilak, that is most popular in ISKCON Gaudiya. But sometimes it is also told that the dirt from Tulsi, uh, pot is also okay. The clay from Tulsi pot is also is actually the dust of Tulsi pot is also fine because it is pure. Understand? This is the Shipa Dandival also tells that someone has died, then dry stick of Tulsi wood should be placed on his funeral pyre. Understand? And that person will be elevated to heavenly planets or even higher destination. If his body is burnt with a dry stick of Tulsi wood, then that person will get a good destination. So Tulsi has innumerable. Bacterial viruses don't come near Tulsi. If you wear Tulsi neck beads, they will not feel depression. You will always feel positive energy. You will get immunity. These are but external benefits. Tulsi is actually a gopi by the name Vrinda. And she is Krishna Paksha Gopi. Understand? And she is also messenger. Vrinda. So we have to know these truths. Why Tulsi is so dear to Krishna. Tulasi means she is beyond comparison. Tula means comparison. Beyond comparison is Tulasi. Nothing can be in the world compared to Tulasi. So we'll study next class more glories of Tulasi. Next class we'll carry on. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. So we'll do little kirtan, 2 minutes. Govinda Jai Jai, Gopala Jai Jai, Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jai Jai. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. जय श्री गुरु गौरांग अंदर विका गिरधारी श्री राधा अमृत गर्ज की जय मिथिला पृष्ठ श्री श्री भक्तिदांत नारायण गोस्वामी महाराज गुरुदेव की जय मिथिला पृष्ठ गुरु श्री भक्तिदांत वामन गोस्वामी महाराज की जय मिथिला पृष्ठ विष्णुपाद श्री श्रीमद भक्तिदांत त्रिविक्रम गोस्वामी महाराज की जय मिथिला पृष्ठ विष्णुपाद श्री श्रीमद गौरगोविंद गोस्वामी महाराज की जय मिथिला पृष्ठ विष्णुपाद श्री श्री भक्तिदांत स्वामी महाराज की जय आचार्य के श्री भक्ति प्रज्ञान केशव गोस्वामी महाराज की जय जय सपरिकर श्री भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी प्रभुपाद ठाकुर की जय प्रेम से गौ श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासरि गौर भक्त वृंद की जय जय श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपी गोवर्धन द्वादशनात्मक शिव मंडल की जय हरि नाम संकीर्तन की जय अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय त्रिंडी स्वामी शिष्य भक्तिदान दंडी महाराज की जय नाम निष्ठ संतुष्ट अनिरुद्ध प्रभु की जय मठेर से वृंद की जय धामवासी भक्त वृंद की जय समागत भक्त वृंद की जय श्री Putrada Ekadashi ki jai. So second of this month is actually Putrada Ekadashi. So I have no doubt because I checked with Caitanya Maharaj and he told me that second is only Putrada Ekadashi. And the next day Parana in India is after sunrise and before maybe approximately 10 o'clock. So 9:52 or 9:54, something like this. So after sunrise, you can break the fast. Putrada Ekadashi is also called Vaikuntha Ekadashi. This particular month that is going on is called Dhanurmas. And actually, technical name in Sanskrit for this month is Margashirsha. So, Masa Margashirshoham, Krishna says that. And Rutunam Kusumakara. So, Krishna has told in Bhagavad Gita that I am Margashish month. So, in this particular month, the Sri Vaishnavas, they call it Dhanurmas. And it is very holy for them. And in this month, Andal or Goda Devi, she was the daughter of Vishnu. She worshipped Ranganath Swami. And they sing something called Tirupai and Tamil Nadu, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh is highly respected this month. This month they get up early in the morning, they make pongal. Pongal is rice cooked with black pepper. And this is offered as to Thakurji and they eat early in the morning, this prasad. So this month they take out Nagar Sankirtan. For Shri Vaishnavas, this month is very, very important because apparently Goda Devi, she undertook some spiritual vows to obtain Lord Narayan or Krishna as her husband. Understand? Because she is, I think, incarnation of Bhu Shakti, Goda Devi, or Satyabhama, Bhu Shakti. So she appeared actually, Goda Devi. Goda Devi was found. She was not born from the womb of any mother. So she was born. She was just found by her father, Vishnu Chitta, and she had a peculiar habit. She actually was given a task. If you know about her or not, she was given a service to make garlands for Lord Narayan. You see a picture out here how he's finding a small girl, Brahmana, by Vishnu Chitta is finding this girl. Now this particular girl is given a seva of making garlands for Thakurji. But what she is doing, that she is wearing the garland herself first. Then when she has made the garland and worn it, then she is offer it to Krishna or Lord Rangana Swami. So once someone saw this and he actually became very angry, how this girl is actually disobeying the Lord, and she's wearing the garland, she's wearing the Lord first, trying herself, and then offering to the Lord. So her garland was not offered because she is using that garland before offering to the Lord. But then the Lord told her, no, I will only like the garland worn by her. If she doesn't wear the garland, I will also not wear it. The Lord was very happy that she is wearing the garland, and after that she is offering. Because she is Shakti of Krishna. Apparently she had love for Krishna. Although in Srinagar they all love Lord Narayan, she had love for Krishna. Goda Devi. So very beautiful pictures they draw. She has a fire in the hand. So her mood like somewhat Gopi's mood. So it is not really Gopi's mood, but it is conjugal mood she has for Krishna. This with some awe and reverence, but she was certainly a pure devotee of Narayan or Lord Krishna. Maybe in mood of awe and reverence. So Goda Devi is honored. She's actually performed this particular Dhanurmasa, and a lot of festivities go on. And they draw pictures like this, Goda Devi. So you can see here that she's wearing the garland and that garland is actually as Krishna is wearing. Krishna is wearing. So Bhagavan is very, very happy with the garlands worn by her, like this. So she is having affectionate relationship with Krishna. She has that affectionate relationship with Krishna. So that is what the aim and object of life is. That we should try to get an affectionate relationship with Krishna. That Krishna will not be controlled otherwise. We should try to develop love and affection for Krishna more like Goda Devi. Andal. She has another name. She has Andal. You see that she is now consulting with Narayan, with Lord Rangana Swami. So she is actually maybe fire sacrifice, she is marrying him. Marriage. Now what we have got is this is Chinnajir Swami. Now is a very big deity of Lord Ramanujacharya. He is Ramanujacharya in Hyderabad, and Narendra Modi came for inauguration. So for Prana Pratishtha ceremony to participate, Narendra Modi had come. So Goda Devi Andal, this is a very auspicious month actually. And this month in South India is sweet month. Because generally Tirupati is very, very cold, very, very cold, very, very hot. But this month is surprisingly a mild temperature. Neither too hot nor too cold. So the whole Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu, they are actually sweetly enjoying the weather. This is the most perfect weather for sadhana bhajan because it's neither too hot nor too cold. So that's why this particular month is considered extremely spiritual month. And on the second of this month is Putrada Ekadashi. Putrada Ekadashi means a lot of people they suffer from no progeny and they suffer like that. So this Ekadashi apparently bestows the children on the barren woman So that's why this called Putra Ekadashi or Vaikuntha Ekadashi. This particular day, Vaikuntha Ekadashi, the gates of the Vaikuntha are wide open. So anyone wants to go to Vaikuntha that day, they can go by practicing Ekadashi on this day. That's why there will be a huge rush. There will be about 5 to 6 lakh people coming to Tirumala Hills. The great rush is there because Corona fears, government has put some restrictions and but if there was no Corona scare, then there will be 5 to 6 lakh people for darshan. But then social distancing will be observed. So great festival is coming. I wish you all the best for this Ekadashi, this Vaikuntha Ekadashi. So please Siddhartha. Caitanya Maharaj will and you see that background Tulsi is still there. Tulsi is there. Buddha Devi is collecting powers for the service of the Lord. But Tulsi also, she is worshipper. Everyone respects Tulsi. Even Radharani also respects Tulsi. Everyone gives respect to Tulsi. Tulsi is very dear to Krishna. Very dear to Krishna. That's why today we saw the marriage of Lord Narayan, but they were called Tulsi Garland. Obviously, you can't put Tulsi at the lotus feet of Radharani or Lakshmi because that is Shakti Tattva. You can put Tulsi in the neck of Radharani and also in Krishna's neck. Certainly, you can put Tulsi in the hand of, rather than putting in the neck of Radharani, you can put in the hand of Radharani so that she is offering at the lotus feet of Krishna. That understanding. So Tulsi can be, with the sandalwood, pressed it on the hand of Radharani so that she is serving Krishna with the Tulsi leaf. And everyone recognizes the service of Tulsi Devi actually. So there are different deities. So India is actually why you'll see that here they don't draw the eyes of the Lord in South India. South India they make the eyes but they don't paint them. Apparently Lord Ranganath is sleeping. Lord Ranganath, or maybe his eyes are half closed, half open. Lord Ranganath is in Yoga Mudra. But in South India, the Lord's eyes are not painted like in Vrindavan. The eyes are painted like that. But here actually generally the eyes are closed. So we are very, very fortunate. No other, Gurudev was telling one thing that there is no Manjari Bhav in any Sampradaya. Only in our Gaudiya Sampradaya there is this Manjari Bhav. The Kankarya of Radharani, to be the maid of Radharani, no force except his Gaudiya Brahma. So we are very, very fortunate. We are very, very fortunate. All the four Sampradayas, they worship the Supreme Lord Vishnu Krishna. But ours actually is a very glorious Sampradaya. Other Sampradayas also there is worship of Lord Narayan, Sitaram, Lakshmi. We also pray Radha Krishna worship and especially tilting towards Radharani. This is the great speciality of our Sampradaya. And that's why we are studying this Caitanya Caritamrta. The Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was in the mood of Radharani. He was in the mood of Radharani. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, Dandavat Prams. Thank you so much for joining. Sorry, I'm on and off. Our power is going off and on.
Yeah, I see you are experiencing power shortage.
Yes. So,
and
sorry, Maharaj.
some parts of India also have this problem.
Yes.
I think maybe get hold of a solar panel, maybe to charge your mobile. In India, is big wind. Huh?
It's the Wi-Fi that goes off. When the power goes off. Supply, yeah.
Wi-Fi goes off, right.
Slower, yeah.
I understand. The communication devices are notoriously more power consuming. So as a result, communication devices draw way too much power. I've seen that. They are because it takes a lot of maybe energy for pumping the data across, pushing the data across. So it's okay. Right. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Maharaj. Maharaj, please can you just message us the page that we stopped and then we'll continue?
All right, I will just tell you right now. You can scribble it down. It is 105. Number 1.3.105.
105.
105.
Sure.
Would say 105 or maybe 106. 105 you would say.
Okay.
105. Here the Lord liquidates the dead by offering himself to the devotees. Considering this, the Lord Acharya began worshipping the Lord. It's all about talking about the death. We'll discuss next time. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Maharaj, for attending today. Thank you, dear devotees, for coming. Vanchakapa Triviyastya Kripa Saniviya Vichapati Tanapati Vaishnavi.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Hare Krishna, dear devotees. See you all tomorrow for Sripad Bhakti-Vedanta Dandi Maharaj's class, and again on Sunday for Sripad Bhakti-Vedanta Vishnu Daivata Maharaj with Bhagavad Gita as it is. Thank you, Hare Krishna. Dhanyavad. Take care. Hare Krishna.
Hare.